Hello, everybody, and welcome to Drive Thru. I'm your host, Tony T, as we broadcast live here on Pig Dog's YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. I want to give you enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games, and that's what we do here on the Drive Thru Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time as we deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later, and to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pig Dogs and Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who'll be on the show today. All right, we got James Clark with us. Brian Bitler from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Joe D'Amico. Ninos in the center square today. Trey Jordan, of course, Goran Kukar with us, and Jovan Burts. And here's how they're going to line up tonight. All right, Ninos, D'Amico, Jordan, Burts, Bitler, Clark, Kukar, and then I will close this one out. All right, flying solo day. Chris is on with a day off today, so we're going to go ahead and get the show started. And we're going to go ahead and go on to Skype and welcome our buddy Al Ninos to the show. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Al, what's happening?
I'm pretty good here. Haven't batted leadoff since I was about 10 or 12 years old, so feels pretty good. How are you doing?
All right. Batting leadoff tonight is Al Ninos. So we're moving the lineup a little bit, moving to the top of the order. We need to get on base here. All right, here we go. 8 Eastern time. Astros hosting the Angels here, with the Astros laying $1.91, total 7.5.
Well, definitely not choking up on this pick. Definitely swinging for the fences here. The Angels sending Shohei Ohtani to the mound to face Framber Valdez, which could lead to a bit of a pitcher's duel. Both these guys have been pretty good this year. So you could look at the under here, under 7.5. It's a pretty good look. But that being said, if I'm looking at the under, I'd rather go with the under 4 in the first 5 innings. Or maybe even try my luck with the no score in the first inning, but I prefer the under first 5 innings myself there. Yeah, the Astros are the better team. It's a loaded lineup, obviously, but they haven't really been playing their best baseball lately. And Ohtani's a very special player. He's one of the very few players we've ever seen that can single-handedly beat a team, and I think he gets a chance to do just that tonight at a very nice dog price here. Again, you could look at the first 5 innings here, which is probably the safer play, but you'd be losing a lot of value. I'm personally going halfway on the first 5 and the other half on the Angels full game money line.
All right, we got Al Ninos here is on the Angels plus 175 here against the Astros. And, of course, Framber Valdez, last start at San Diego, gave up 4 runs in 6 innings here. And kind of looking at the head-to-head here, Ohtani had some success against Houston back on May 11th, 1 run allowed in 7 innings. And, of course, Framber, one thing you look at him last year, boy, the Angels hit him pretty good last year with 12 earned runs in 14 innings of work.
Yeah, I mean, Trout's out of the lineup. I don't know
Absolutely.
How many runs he counted for in those stats right there. But, again, as I said, it's a pretty good spot. We're getting a lot of plus money here. And, I think it's just a great shot to take with Ohtani. He's 9-1, and getting this much plus money, almost 2-1 on your money on a guy that's 9-1 is a pretty good. I got to take my chances here.
I can't argue that. Yeah, team record in his 10 starts there, he's at 9-1. Pretty good numbers there. Angels plus 175 against the Astros. This one has a start time here of 8 Eastern time over on MLB Extra Innings channel. All right, now let's take a look over at Pig Dogs. Well, we have a big card here for Major League Baseball. 14 games in prime time. Of course, we've got those 2 college football games in FBS versus FBS action. What do you have going on over the site?
I got my college. I just won 1 college football play tonight, so took it easy there. Obviously, a lot more games to choose from tomorrow. But I do also have my first MLB game went off, but I do have a 3-pack with my 2 best MLB bets and my best college football bet tonight, so you can check that package out or get a better deal with the long-term or 2-for-1 capper deals.
Absolutely, guys. Get on board here with Al Ninos over at Pig Dogs. Right now, he's got his 3 packs up there. He's got his college football best bet and his 2 best bets from Major League Baseball. 3 picks at one low price, only $29.95 for Al Ninos' 3-pack right now over at Pig Dogs. Of course, you can take those winnings, go long-term with Al. He's got that 3, 7, and 30 Sports Pass. This is a great time to get that 3-day Sports Pass from Al Ninos, because not only you get the Friday action, you'll get the Saturday action here, college football, Major League Baseball. We get into Sunday here. with the Sunday action, you've got NFL, Major League Baseball. Maybe if he gets his Monday Night Football in early on Sunday, maybe you'll also get that as far as the 3-day pack. I know Rod Zawacki does that a lot, so get on board with El Ninos for 3 days, and of course you can always upgrade after those when you take those winnings and go longer term with El Ninos. All right, Al, as always, great having your show. Thanks for filling in for your buddy Rod, and we'll have a great night. We'll talk with you next week.
Yeah, always ready to fill in, and since you brought it up, I will do my best to have that Monday Night Football up on Sunday night so everyone can get it if you got the weekend pass right now.
Absolutely. Get on board with El Ninos. All right, Al, have a great night. We'll talk with you next week. El Ninos here on the Drive Thru. All right, let's continue on here as we continue on with the show. As we've got El Ninos on the center screen, we've got to make sure we get our
have a good one, guys. Have a good weekend. Enjoy all your football.
That's right. El Ninos here on the show. All right. I'm going solo today because Christopher with the day off. Let's continue on here. Let's go to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Joe D'Amico on deck. Joe, what's happening?
I'm very excited, Tony, to be here at the end of the week, the start of a major football week. I mean, we've got a full slate college football. Our week 1 NFL doesn't get bigger or better than this, my friend.
Absolutely. We're excited to hear about this weekend. All right, here we go. Action for tonight. Major League Baseball Athletics to host the Rangers here at 9:40 Eastern Time. Athletics $1.74, a total of 8.
Well, Tony, just like me, I'm going to keep this analysis extremely short and truly sweet. The last place Texas Rangers have rattled off 4 straight victories en route to a 7-3 run their last 10 outings. Meanwhile, the second place Oakland A's, which desperately need wins right now, just aren't doing enough to get them, folks. They're riding an 8-15 run. Pitching, right-hander Glenn Otto. Say his name backwards, you'll have a lot of fun. 0-0 with a 1.86 ERA on the season. He's made 2 big starts for the Rangers, including a stellar 5 shutout innings performance against the Astros. Let's go flip side. Paul Blackburn, 0-2, 4.12 on the campaign. Guys, he owns an 0-1 record with a whopping 12.60 ERA in 2 appearances, which includes 1 start against Texas in his career. The right-hander, let me try that again. The right-hander has gotten plowed for 9 earned runs on 24 hits in his 19.2 innings pitched in 2021. Couple of stats for you. The Rangers 5-1 their last 6 games playing following a win. The A's 2-9 their last 11 games played versus right-handed starters. I'm taking the price of the Rangers, guys, and if you do with me, you'll take your bookmaker's money.
All right, Joe D'Amico here. Rangers plus 160 against Oakland Athletics. Athletics, horrible bullpen performance in September here. It's been crashing and burning here for Oakland. I will say this here, Joe. One thing to note here, and we talk about divisional dogs a lot in NFL, but I think it applies across the board in every other sport. We look in baseball, for example. Look at Oakland against the AL West this year, 29-28 record, minus 6.6 units.
You know, it's a funny situation that you bring it up, Tony, because you and I personally have brought this up in football, but I look at it the same thing in baseball. You know, some of these teams that need to win are not winning right now, and Oakland is one of them. While Texas has no shot, normally I wouldn't play a game, I wouldn't play a side like Texas because they don't need anything out of this game, but there's still a lot of baseball left. They can at least finish with some pride. There's talent on the team, and upending a division runner, a lead runner, you know, like Oakland tonight, will put another feather in their cap, get their fans a little excited, and I do think they're going to win tonight as a big dog.
All right, so Rangers plus 160 against the Athletics. We got a start time here, 9:40 Eastern Time on MLB Extra News Channel. All right, Joe, let's take a look here at Pick Dog Spring. We're showing positive results here past 30 days. Big card for Major League Baseball, 14 games there. We got 2 college football games as well. It's a football weekend. What do you have going on over at the site?
Well, sports fans, as you know, I'm 1-0 in college football thus far. I finished the NFL preseason, ranked number 1, 7-2. I have a huge weekend planned for you. I have 5 big college football winners on tomorrow's board. My gridiron play, there was 6-1 last year. My covenant TD play, my touchdown play, 63, 26-1 lifetime. My 26-7 consensus, my 30-10 wise guy move, and I've got the Holy War winner, guys. I know these teams. I'm going to get you paid on that. 3 big Sunday plays. Guys, I can't believe it. On my first blue chip of the year, they went 8-1 documented a season ago. My legendary 61-14 Las Vegas strip move, and my high roller, once again, those hooked on phonics books. My high roller, which went an astounding 60% last season. I'm going to offer a 5-game discounted package for Saturday and a 3-game discounted package for Sunday. But guys, you can get every one of my winners for the next 4 weeks with my discounted 30-day package. And heck, you even receive a month of my baseball winners too. Guys, only right here at Pick Dogs. Follow me, and start your season off right.
That's right. Get your season start right with Joe D'Amico over at Pick Dog Cream tonight. He's got his plays up there. He's got that MLB double play up there for you. Big play for Major League Baseball. Of course, as Joe was talking about, his 3, 7, and 30-hour sports pass. Every play that Joe releases over at Pick Dog Cream for that period of time. Of course, you set the terms when you go to the profile page and make the purchase. All sports pass means every Major League Baseball, college football, NFL game that Joe releases over at Pick Dog Cream is yours when you get one of those long-term passes, 3, 7, and 30-hour sports pass. If you had a second capper with the 2-for-1 cap promotion, even greater value there. You can add his Bash brother, Brian Bitler, Mitch. When Joe Madden gets signed up on the board, possibly her as well. But there's a lot of cappers here over at Pick Dog Cream, professional handicappers. Add one and save money. All right, Joe, as always, great having you show. Enjoy Vegas weekend. I know we're going to talk to you on Monday on the eve of Ravens and Raiders.
Thank you, Tony. Everybody on the show. Guys, I adore you. I love you, everybody out there. Good luck. Have a winning day.
Have a winning day. All right, Joe D'Amico here on the drive-thru. All right, let's continue on here with the coverage. Just to remind everybody, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every single day. Of course, it all gets started with the morning show where we've got Mitch, Rod Zawacki, Brian Bitler. Of course, on the weekends, Joe Madden sits in and they bring in capper guests on the show. And of course, we're here Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. each time with the drive-thru. But I want to make note here, some great value right now. That YouTube membership VIP, follow the link below and get signed up. It's fantastic offer there for you. And of course, as we always say, we really appreciate your help here. If you give us those likes, those thumbs up, it really helps us build up our audience. Those likes, those thumbs up. We got our goal yesterday, and for that, Tony Brown promised a play here, a premium play for this weekend. We have it, and we'll give it to you at the end of the show during the recap. So a premium play here from our buddy Tony Brown. I got a text. I thought it was one of the cappers texting me. Yes, the show is running live on Pick Dog. Someone sent me a text here, but it is running live because I have it up running right here. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. We're going to go ahead and welcome Trey Jordan to the show, and I want to thank Trey a lot because he put me on that over. He convinced me on that over in that Cowboys and Buccaneers game yesterday because we had him on. That was the first NFL pick on the drive-thru. Was that game a few days ago? So let's go ahead and welcome Trey Jordan to the show right now. Trey, what's happening?
Not much. How you doing, Tony?
Going great. Good call on that Bucks Cowboys game. Flew over the total. But we know we got to get one in tonight. Here we go. 7 Eastern time. Orioles to host the Blue Jays. Blue Jays laying $3, total of $9.
Yes. First off, man, I was happy to see that as well. Good 1-0 start to the NFL season. But on baseball here Friday night, I'm doing something here unexpected probably. I'm going to fade those Blue Jays on that hot streak. I know 9-1 the last 10, about 12-1 the last 13. But the Orioles, they haven't been slouching so hard as usual. They won 4 out of their last 6. And that last loss that the Blue Jays did come to the Orioles. Obviously, it's a public fade here. Many people on the Blue Jays tonight, which is expected and understood. But Robbie Ray, he's faced off against the Orioles twice this year. He got a win the same matchup with Chris Ellis at the end of August, on August 30th. They got a 7-3 win in Toronto. But Robbie Ray, he's been a little susceptible for his losses on the road. His 9-6 home record goes to 6-6 on the road. And he did lose in Baltimore earlier this year, 1-7. His last outing, he dominated 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, a walk, 10 strikeouts, and 1 home run. But in Baltimore, he only made it 4 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and a home run, only 5 strikeouts. But he hasn't pitched as well against right-handers this year, and he faced 8 out of the 9 batters are right-handed, except for the leadoff hitter for the Orioles. So I'm thinking that they can get some run production, get a few runs. I know they've went over in this matchup quite a few, so people thinking the overhit. But I'm thinking it's a lower scoring game. I'm going to take 2.5 runs. You're going to have those runs in your back pocket, and what could be I look at probably a lower scoring game. Those come in handy. Chris Ellis, we don't know a whole lot about him. He's made 3 starts this year. 1 against Toronto where he pitched pretty well, 4 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 2 strikes, and 1 home run. But his 8 2/3, his last 8 2/3, he's scoreless against the Blue Jays and the Yankees. He's the most profitable pitcher for the Orioles this year. I know he's only had 3 starts, but he's made you over 3.5 units compared to Robbie Ray. If you bet him in all of his 27 starts, you're down about three and a quarter units. So yeah, I'm fade the public here. I got it here as plus 2.5 for straight money, but I mean I'm gonna put some on the money line as well here, and just fade that public. I think people were thinking that Toronto's already tied up for that wild card spot here and count their chickens before they hatch. I'm going to take the Orioles tonight.
All right, step down in class angle here, looking at the Orioles, a little letdown spot for the Blue Jays after that success. We see that sometimes. We see that a lot when the Yankees and Red Sox play, that sometimes they go against each team because these series are so hyped and teams are so juiced up for it. Of course, there's a little bit of a letdown when they play lesser teams. He's looking here at the Orioles alternate run line, plus 2.5 runs, plus 100 against the Blue Jays. You know, Chris Ellis is someone that we talked about with James Clark when he made his debut a few weeks ago, because we were just bashing the Orioles how bad their pitchers are, and he was coming in with ERAs over 7 in AAA, 6 in AAA this year. It seems, it just seems that when these Oriole pitchers come in from the minors, their numbers are just horrible.
Yeah, I mean, there's not any pitcher on the Orioles with great numbers, but like I said, he has made you the most money out of all the trash. He's the prettiest one in there right now. Also, their bullpen, I know it's the worst in the league, but even this guy Diplin, I believe his name is, he got crushed by Toronto, but I've seen his stuff. He comes there for an inning. He can hold him off for an inning. I think if we can get 5 strong out of Ellis, and at least one of those relievers got to do good for him tonight to not blow it up. But I think they can keep it within those 2 runs.
All right, and we'll look here at the games played in Baltimore this year. Baltimore won 2, lost 3, plus half a unit they have. But the last 2 meetings here between Baltimore and Toronto, do you think they'd be blowouts? Well, think again here. Toronto wins 5-4, and then Baltimore wins 4-2. So, again, divisional dog here is a spot here people like to look at in NFL. We just talked about with Joe here. Orioles have played them tough here the last 2 games.
Yeah, like I said, they're the last loss they had. I mean, it was, 8 games ago, but Toronto, they don't get any rest here. They go straight from New York to Baltimore. Baltimore's been sitting there waiting on them. They don't want the Blue Jays to ride off in the sunset. They're going to try and crush their little hearts a little bit tonight, I think.
All right, so we got Trey here on the Orioles alternate run line, plus 2.5 runs, plus 100 against the Blue Jays, and this one here has a start time of 7 o'clock Eastern time on MLB Extra Inning Channel. All right, Trey, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, we've got 14 games in prime time for Major League Baseball. We got those 2 as well on scheduled here from college football. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, 3 plays for me tonight in the premium section. I'm going to have 2 MLB dogs, as well as I play in the Kansas and Coastal game tonight. So jump on that. Those games are all starting here in the next 30 minutes, so get on that or get that weekend pass. We're going to have plenty of plays for NFL and college football tomorrow, and just looking to build that bankroll in the NFL with that 1-0 start from that over last night. So do that or that 2-for-1 package. Team me up with anybody. Tony T, me. I got James Clark tonight. Anybody from the Owls to the Zawackies. Great coverage to the site. That 2-for-1 is a great deal, and team us up. And let's make some money this weekend and tonight with this Orioles game.
All right, guys, get on board here with Trey Jordan over at Pick Dogs Premium. He's got his Friday night Trey pack right now. 3 plays on his card. Affordable price, $30. I'm sorry, $30 for 3 picks here. You get his 2 best plays for Major League Baseball, his 1 college football play for tonight, and the package starts at 7 Eastern time, so get on board with that. Of course, you can take those winnings, go long-term with Trey. He's got that 3, 7, and 30-hour sports pass. You get every play that Trey releases over at Pick Dogs Premium for that time period you choose. When you go to the profile page and make that purchase, try him out for football. Get that 7-day pass. Of course, he also has his long-term passes, that NFL and college football season pass will get you every play that Trey releases over at Pick Dogs Premium for the entire season from both sports. We'll talk about playoffs, regular season, and bowl games. A good value there. All right, Trey, as always, great to have you on the show. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk with you next week.
Well said, Tony. I appreciate you. I'll see you Monday. Hopefully we'll be happy with the results here. I'll be at that Titans game Sunday, so I might have a little suntan to me. A little
All right.
sunburn. We'll see. But yeah, have a good weekend, and I'll
right.
talk to you Monday.
Let's talk to Mike. Don't forget, put some pictures up on the Pick Dogs community on Facebook if you can. It's always great to put that content up there. All right, Trey here. Have a good one on the drive-thru. All right, let's continue on our coverage. All right, I got a text from James Clark here. So I apologize. I know Chris is not on the show. I don't think he knew this, but we're gonna do this on the fly. All right, James Clark says, if we get 125 likes, I will give out my first touchdown on an NFL game on Sunday. So 125 likes will get you his first touchdown on an NFL game on Sunday if you get 125 likes. James Clark, I want you to track that on the chat for me so you keep me updated on what's going on with the likes because I got to run the show. So if you can, keep everyone updated. I want to know what the likes are right now and what our goal is 125. All right, so let's continue on here on the drive-thru where it's time to bring on Jovan Burts. We got a play here from college football tonight. So let's go ahead and welcome to the show. Jovan, what's happening?
Oh, man. Full football on weekend, wall to wall. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Absolutely. Ready to roll here. And you've got a play tonight from this contest here between Coastal Carolina hosting Kansas, 7:30 Eastern Time. This is your game on ESPN. Coastal Carolina laying 27, total 52.5.
Yeah, so I'm on the over in this one. Now, this is one of those lopsided games where, the better team, Coastal Carolina, can name the score. They could pencil it in because the Jayhawks, they're a Power 5 team, but, they're one of the worst teams out there. Last season, 0-9. So 2 seasons before that, back-to-back 3-9 on wins. They haven't had a decent season since 2008 when they made the Inside Bowl. Now, just think about where you were and what you were doing 13 years ago. It's a lot of life to be lived, So, but this Jayhawks team last season they gave up 46 points per game and gave up 459 yards per game on the defensive end. Now, and they can't really score, but that's a whole nother story altogether. Now, the Chanticleers, they're coming off their fantastic season last year, 11-1. They were taking no prisoners, and it's just one of those things where I think that they're gonna coast, run up a big score, and when I look at over unders, I look at this when it's a lopsided game and the team's gonna do what they do in the first half. What are they gonna do in the second half? Are they gonna take no prisoners and keep the foot on the gas, or are they gonna coast at the rest of the way, put in their second, third, fourth stringers, and what are they gonna do? And I think in this one, because Kansas is a Power 5 team, albeit a bad one, that they're gonna run it up. I'm not gonna say they're gonna score 50, but 41 points is within their reach. And I think they give up, a couple touchdowns late. So take the over.
Yeah, I'm with you on the over. I like the over in this one as well. I think when you look at Kansas last year, they put up at least 2 touchdowns, 14 points in each game last year. And Coastal, they met last year, and Kansas put up 23 on Coastal Carolina. It was 38-23 last year when these two teams met. And important note here, you talked about exactly, Coastal Carolina gets on national TV. They're not the ESPN2, not the ESPNU, they're the ESPN game. They've been elevated now to being featured on ESPN. So that means a lot to Coastal Carolina. And of course, we talked about this could be one of those New Year's Day bowls at the end. This is one of those teams that could be in the discussion. And you're right, they got to run up the score. And when you're a team like Coastal Carolina, you got to do it early. You got to get in their heads right away. So I'm with you there. Kansas and Coastal Carolina over the total of 52. 7:30 Eastern time start. This one's on ESPN. All right, Jovan, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, 247 units of profit here past 30 days. We got 14 games in the primetime hour, as well as 2 from football, college football. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, it's Friday, so you know what that means. Time to take flight on these books with my Take Flight Friday 3-pack, 3 Major League Baseball plays. I left the callers on football alone, just on the premium side alone, because I have something big geared up tomorrow. Just like I said last week, gonna have at least 9 plays up on my premium. I'm gonna stagger them. 3 at the 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock window, 3 more at the 3:30 to 5 o'clock window, and then 3 more and from 7 o'clock all through the night. You know, stagger those bets. You know what I'm saying? Keep on winning. And by the end of the night, you're gonna have a pound of cash. Straight like that. Now, you could get my 3-day. I suggest you get the 3-day. Say for the low, $69.99. It'll get you through Sunday. You know, and 3-day, 7-day, 30-day. My yearly, or match me with one of the other fellas with the 2-for-1 cappers. It's over that sports chat place and pick dogs.
That's right, guys. Get aboard here with Jovan Burts over at Pick Dogs Premium, showing positive results here over the past 30 days. 247 units of profit, so you can verify that when you go to his profile page because all plays are documented. He's got his Take Flight Friday 3-pack, his top 3 plays for Major League Baseball. But I will tell you, for only $30 more, get Jovan's 3-day Fire Pack Pass. His baseball plays for today, his college football plays for Saturday, NFL football plays for Sunday. Of course, if there's baseball, they'll mix in as there as well because it's an all-play pass. Every play that Jovan Burts releases over at Pick Dogs Premium. Of course, you can take those winnings after 3 days and go long-term because Jovan has NFL and college football season pass, standalone passes, or if you want to get them in a combo, football season pass, get it for $700 right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, Jovan, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk to you a little later in the recap.
Absolutely. See you in the recap. Have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Absolutely. Jovan Burts here on the drive-thru. All right. We got James Clark. We'll get you an NFL prop for Sunday. Now, we got to get to 125 likes, and we're at 69. So we need those thumbs up, those likes coming in, and we'll be able to get you the first touchdown prop for Sunday NFL, and that's courtesy of our buddy James Clark here, who will be on the show here in just a moment. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Now it's time to go and welcome in Brian Bitler. You'll find Brian over at Pick Dogs Premium. He's also part of the morning show every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You can tune into him tomorrow. He'll be on there with Mitch. We'll see if Rod Zawacki's on there. I know Joe Madden is also mixed in on the weekend coverage. Brian, what's happening?
Tell you what, super excited about Saturday and Sunday's card. Actually, hopefully another profitable week like week 1 was. Week 0, I went 0-1, but week 1 in college football, 7-4 college football card. So going to keep that profit moving forward. Hopefully a week 2 brings us more cash.
All right, here we go. For tonight, we're going to be looking at this Major League Baseball game. Tigers to host the Rays here at 7 Eastern time with the Rays road favorites $1.57, total of 9.
Tell you what, Detroit Tigers have been one of my teams this year in Major League Baseball, especially in the second half of the year. They did have one of my old-time favorite pitchers going for him in Matthew Boyd, but he's gotten scratched, and now it's Tyler Anderson, who should be able to keep the Tigers in this game contending. Michael Wacha goes for the Tampa Bay Rays. And to me, Michael Wacha is the weak link in the Rays rotation. The Rays are also coming off of a heated rival series against the Boston Red Sox. Tampa Bay is 9 games up in the East, 8.5 for best record in the American League. So how much do they really want to push to get this win? I love the plus money here with the Detroit Tigers. They've been getting done all year for me. They're going to get it done tonight. Take the Tigers on the money line.
All right, we got Brian Bitler here on the Tigers money line here. If you're a home road splits guy, I can't argue that here with Walk on the road. ERA 6.23, WHIP of 1.63. That's in 10 games. They've lost 4 of those 10 starts when he's been on the road. So Walker has not been sharp away from home. And of course, Brian, when the Rays face left-handed starters, they're only hitting 229. They're averaging about a run and a half below, almost a run below their overall average.
Yeah, just like Trey Jordan had mentioned with the Baltimore Orioles and their game tonight, this is the same type of scenario with the Tigers. The Rays and Red Sox played a real heated series, and now they got to get up for the Detroit Tigers. Tigers has shown us in the second half of the year they're a scrappy bunch, and especially at home, where I think bettors would be up money if they bet them every game at home this year.
Yeah, you're feeling positive vibes from the Tigers, so I think this is a team that's going to play out the season fully. They're not going to check out. This is the team that is shown improvement. As we talked about, they're 66 and 75. returning plus 17 units on the season this year. So they've been a good to bettors this year. And of course, we've got Brian here on the Tigers plus 145 against the Rays. And this one has a start time of 7 Eastern time. Watch it over on MLB Extra News channel. All right, Brian, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, we talked about it. 13 games in the prime time for Major League Baseball. We have those 2 college football games. What do you have going on over at the site?
I'll tell you what, I still got all 3 of my plays available, but my best one's my college football Friday extreme cash out. Get that play for $30 at pickdogs.com, premium picks. But like all the other cappers have mentioned, best deal probably for if you want the weekend plays, get my 3-day pass for $99.95. You're going to get all my plays tonight, and I'm going to have 5 plays tomorrow in college football. I'm feeling a 5-0 coming on, and then for NFL on Sunday, another 5 plays. So best deal is get that 3-day pass. You're going to get around 13 plays for that money.
Absolutely, guys. Get on board here with Brian Bitler over at Pick Dogs Premium. His past 30 days, 402 units of profit. That's all documented. So get on board with that. If you visit Pick Dogs Premium, you can find Brian. He has his plays up there. He's got his college football Friday best bet up there on the board. He also has some Sunday NFL. He's got a baseball game for you for Friday. He's got 3 plays available right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. Actually, you can get it all in a 3-pack. He calls it his Friday Night Extreme Cash 3-pack right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. Early college football also up on the board from Brian Bitler. But he talked about that 3-day All Sports Pass, the Super Pass he calls it. It's a great offer here. You get every play from Brian Bitler for this 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It includes your baseball, all of NFL, all his college football. So a good time to get on board with that 3 pass from Brian Bitler. And that's also part of the 2-for-1 capper promotion. So you can add a second capper with that 3-day pass and even greater value there. All right, Brian, it's always great having you show. But I know there's another great value out there, and it's that YouTube membership VIP.
I'll tell you what, now with the addition of Joe Madden, one of my favorite handicappers now in the business, you get with the VIP, you get picks from her, me, Rod, Mitch, every single day, plus late moving games. And then if you're just the YouTube Premium member for $50 a month, also an excellent deal. You get to play every single day from all the guys and gals. So definitely the best deal in handicapping. It's something that these other places are going to be copying by next year at this time. So make sure you check out the YouTube Premium and VIP.
YouTube Premium and VIP. Follow the link below and get signed up. All right, Brian, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. We'll tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time for that morning show.
Tomorrow's show should be awesome. I think I'm in the late slot tomorrow, but I have a feeling Chris Ruffalo might be on tomorrow. So, yeah, guys, I'll have to tune in and see if he's back from his vacation.
All right, we'll get the Canadian Destroyer on there for you tomorrow. All right, he's going to come in here and destroy the books. All right, Brian, have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you.
The Cookie Monster.
The Cookie Monster. He likes the Cookie Monster. All right. All right, have a great night. Brian Bitler here on the
Have a good weekend, Tony.
All right, Brian Bitler here on the drive. We're trying to get nicknames for Chris Ruffalo, so he likes Cookie Monster. I kind of like the Canadian Destroyer, but we'll see. We'll figure that one out. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Our buddy James Clark is on deck, so let's get to James right now. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Also give us an update on the likes because James has a great offer for us tonight when we hit our like goals of 125. So let's go ahead and bring in James here for you right now. Here we go. James, how's it going?
Pretty good, Tony. How you today, buddy?
Doing good. First, we get to 125 goals. What do they get?
We'll get to 125 likes, guys. I got a first touchdown in the between the 49ers and Detroit's game. It's I ain't gonna tell you the value because they'll give it away. But anyways, it's a really good value. So if we get 125 likes, guys, we hit the one last night, and I really liked it, and I really like this one too. So let's hit them thumbs up, guys, and I'll give you the play.
I get the play. We're at 92 right now, so let's keep those likes, those thumbs up coming in. All right, James, you've been good to us here with this home run props. You have another one for us.
Yeah, guys, this is going to be a little tough one here because, just the pitchers, it's a good pitcher matchup. I'm looking at the Dodgers game. You got 2 good pitchers on the mound, but, I'm looking at one guy, Will Smith. In the last 2 weeks, he's the hottest Dodger hitter that they are right now. If you look in his last 5 games, he's hit 3 home runs in his last 5 games. In his last 10 games, he's got 5 home runs in his last 10 games. But then against the Padres, I guess some reason he gets up. They played the Padres 16 times. He's got 7 home runs in the 16 meetings. I really like Will Smith tonight. It's I put it on the show. It's, when I first put it in, I put it in plus 330, but I've seen it at plus 390, plus 400. So shop around, guys, and get the best odds because you want to hit it. And I'll give you a little bit on the Will Smith tonight. He's loves hitting right-handers, which he's going up against one now. He's batting 300 against right-handers. 18 of his 23 home runs has come against the right-hander. So I really like this play tonight, guys. So let's hammer it and cash this ticket tonight.
All right, James Clark here is on Will Smith to hit a home run at plus 330. All right, James, of course, Musgrove is the pitcher here for the Padres, probably their most reliable starter going.
Yes, he is, and that's why I said it was going to be a tough one because he is a good starter. It's probably going to be low scoring, but, every once in a while you get these, who's going to win the game, got to have some scoring. You'll have 1 home run on this team, 1 home run on the other team. That's usually about it by all the scoring, especially when you got 2 good pitchers that you got going tonight.
All right, James Clark here. Will Smith at home run at plus 330. All right, James, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, you're doing fantastic work in college football. 475 units of profit. That's all documented over at the site. 13 games in Major League Baseball in the prime time. We also have 2 college football games with FBS versus FBS. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Well, guys, I got a 5-pack going on. I got 3 college football games that I really like, and 2 MLB games, guys. After we go 5-0, upgrade 3-7 or 30 days, guys. If you look, since football season starts just a week ago, I wasn't on none of the leaderboards. I wasn't nowhere. I've been giving out these home run pops. I'll be honest, I'm always on show because, the MLB's been killing me. I've dug into it. It's just been killing me this year. But if you go look at the numbers that's going on since football season started just a week ago, last 7 days, I think I'm plus 500. Last night I went 3-0. I had the NFL pick. So guys, I've been saying this for 3 weeks now. I feel like the football's my sport, capping. Here we are to a stop. Here we are to the start of it, and I'm on the leaderboard here and there. So guys, if you get this 5-pack, or you can get the 3 days, guys. If you just want to try me out for 3 days, you're gonna get tomorrow's games, Sunday's games, the Monday night games. You're gonna get all 3 for the next. If you get them today, I'll make sure I have the Monday night football game in, like Tony was talking about earlier. Or guys, you can team me up with any of the awesome cappers that's on the show tonight. Like I say, every time we go on the show, we got the best cappers in the world, and we do. You team me up, my buddy Trey Jordan. Tony T here. Tony talks for us a lot, and not a lot of people get to talk for him. But he's been on the leaderboard of MLB all year, guys. So, look for Tony's pick. Team me up with him. Chris, Rod, Big Al, Little Al, Tony Brown, Joanne, Joey D. Any of these guys that's on the show, team me up with them. We'll put some money in your pockets, guys.
Absolutely, guys. Get on board here with James Clark over at Pick Dogs. From you see the numbers here, 475 units of profit for this season's college football. If you visit James's profile page tonight, he's got a 5-pack. He's mixing in his 3 college football with 2 baseball plays for a great deal there. Or if you just want to go college football, he has a 3-pack from college football. But James made note here of his 3-day pass. Get his 3-day pass. You'll get every play from James Clark for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You're talking about his college football Friday and Saturday, NFL Sunday. He's going to get his Monday Night Football game in Sunday early, so you can actually get it Sunday on the pass, on the 3-day pass. So a good time to get on board with James Clark. That 3-day all sports pass from James Clark. Get him on board this weekend. Add a second capper with 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there when you add the second capper on James's 3-day pass. All right, James, as always, great having your show. How do we stand here on the likes?
Well, Tony, 103 right now is what I got. 103. Okay. So just 22 more likes, guys, and we'll have that pick. And guys, I love the college football card this weekend. So go check it out, guys.
Yeah, check it out.
I appreciate you, Tony. Appreciate you, Tony, having me on the show, buddy.
You got it anytime. James Clark here on the drive-thru. Let's get those likes to 125. All right, let's continue on here on the show. It's Friday. And it's time for Goran here. Of course, English Premier League soccer in full swing here. So let's go ahead and welcome Goran onto the show right now. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. And I think we got him signed up here. Goran, what's happening?
Hey, Tony. How are you?
It's going great. It's going great. All right, here we go tonight. You got a game for us from the English Premier League here as Manchester City takes on Leicester City.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game on a Saturday morning. And we did a video just a few days ago about this game. And if you want another free pick, go and check that video. But as far as this goes, I'm going to take Manchester City to score over 1.5 goals in this game. It's minus 163. I know the price is not great, but it's decent because Leicester has a ton of injuries on the defensive end. They haven't been playing that good so far this season. Yes, they have won a couple of games. They have scored a few goals. But Manchester City has scored 10 goals in their last 2 games before the international break. They have a fantastic team. They're getting ready for the Champions League next week. They don't have any notable injuries, and they will be getting Kevin De Bruyne back for this game, and that's I think that's going to be a huge boost for this team. Like I said, Manchester City is just the better team here. They are one of the favorites to win the title this season once again, and I think this is going to be a great game. I think Manchester City will totally dominate the possession. They will create a ton of chances, and at the moment, I don't think Leicester has the defense to stop them. And I'm seeing Manchester City to win this game, but I also think they will score at least 2 goals in this game, Tony.
All right, we got Goran here on record here. Manchester City over 1.5 goals when they play Leicester City. That's minus 163 return. Your thoughts so far in the English Premier League for this season?
Yeah, it's been interesting, Tony. We have a lot of teams that are still undefeated in the first 3 games. We have Tottenham, who's, in my opinion, a nice surprise. They are at the top with all 3 wins, but they have scored only 3 goals. It was enough for those 3 wins, but I don't think it's gonna stay that way for much longer unless they start scoring more goals. We have West Ham, who's been impressive with 10 scored goals in those 3 games. They are in second place. Manchester United undefeated, Chelsea undefeated, Liverpool undefeated, Everton undefeated. Everybody's doing well except for Arsenal. They're just terrible this season.
Yeah. People are talking, wow, they're going to get relegated. No shot, right?
Yeah, they are. At the moment, they are in the last place of the EPL, if you can imagine it. They haven't scored a single goal so far. They have conceded 9 goals in 3 games, and that's an average of 3 goals per game, which is absolutely crazy.
Absolutely. All right, Goran here with the play is Manchester City over 1.5 goals, minus 163 against Leicester City. All right, Goran, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, what do you have going? It's a big weekend here from EPL and in Europe. What do you have going on over at the site?
Absolutely. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. Some games got canceled in La Liga because a lot of players had to travel from South America back to Europe, but we still have a full EPL slate. We have full Serie A slate. Bundesliga, we have a few derbies there tomorrow as well. I'm going to have a 5-pack tomorrow, maybe even 7-pack if I find enough games to pick. But we also have a Sunday games. It's going to be a full slate. And as far as next week goes, we have the Champions League, the round 1, and we have the Europa League round 1, which means now is the time, guys, to jump on that 7-day pack that will get you all the way through this weekend and all the way to next Friday, which means you're going to get all the Champions League picks and all the Europa League picks as well.
All right, get on board here with Goran Kukar over at Pick Dogs Premium, showing profit here past 7 days, 140 units of profit. He'll have his big pack up there for Saturday. You can get him on board with a 7-day All Sports Pass, but I'm going to bring attention to this Goran's Soccer Season Monster Pack, $209 for the next 9 months. Get Goran's soccer plays. Everyone that he releases over at Pick Dog Spring. We're talking about Champions League, European League, the EPL, conference leagues, World Cup qualifiers, international games, friendlies, you name it there. Every play that Goran releases over at Pick Dog Spring for about 9 months here for $209. Fantastic value there over at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, Goran, I know you're also part of the video series with Chris. Want to let everybody know where they can find it and the games that you cover?
Absolutely. Every weekend, Chris and I do about 15, maybe 20 games. let's call them the best games. We do the video for those games. You can find it on YouTube, guys. Go check it out. And also, there's going to be a Champions League starting next week, so we will do videos for that as well. And we are just getting bigger and better every day.
All right, fantastic. All right, Goran, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk with you next week.
My pleasure, Tony. See you next week.
All right, Goran Kakar here on the drive through. All right, let's continue. We got our goal for the likes, so we will get James Clark's NFL prop for you here after when we do the recap. First, it's time for my pick. If you missed any of the picks, stay tuned. We'll recap them all after my pick. And tonight we're going to be looking at this one between the Cardinals and Reds, 8:15 Eastern start time. We got Reds $1.19. Total sits here at 8.5. And my pick tonight is going to be on this under with the Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. And the reason I like the under here, well, you got John Lester here on the mound for St. Louis. He's allowed one earned run in 4 of his past 5 starts. He's been pitching pretty well. Look at his past 3 starts against the Reds. The lefty allowed 2 earned runs in 16 in the 3rd innings. Tyler Mahle counters for the Reds. Mahle in 15 road starts. ERA 1.79, whip of .98. Past 10 games, the Reds are batting just .212 against left-handers. The Cardinals .223 against right-handers. Let's go under 8.5 with the Reds and Cardinals. And you guys, you can check out Pick Dogs Premium. My best play tonight for Major League Baseball is on the board. I'm also part of the 2-for-1 capper promotion. Match me up with a capper. We've got James Clark, Joe D'Amico, Trey Jordan, Big L, Little L, James Clark, Goran. If you like your English Premier Soccer, you want to match it in with American sports, you can do that as well with the 2-for-1 capper promotion with my long-term passes. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through. Now it's time to do the recap. And we've got Jovan and James Clark will join us, and we'll also get the props from James a little later here. We also have Tony Brown's pick. Remember, we hit our goal yesterday, so Tony Brown is coming in with a pick. We got started here with Al Ninos, Angels plus 175 against the Astros. We had Joe D'Amico, Rangers plus 160 against Athletics. Trey was on Orioles alternate run line plus 2.5 runs plus 100 against the Blue Jays. Jovan, Kansas, Coastal Carolina over 52.5. Brian Bitler, Tigers plus 145 against the Rays. James was on Will Smith to hit a home run at plus 330. We got Goran, Manchester City over 1.5 goals minus 163 against Leicester City. Yours truly was on Reds and Cardinals under 8.5. Here's Tony Brown's play. We promised it. He delivers. Houston Texans money line plus 158 against Jacksonville Jaguars. That's from Tony Brown. All right, let's get it started. Jovan, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Let's go with Bitler's pick, Tigers. Plus money.
All right, Tigers with plus money. All right, let's give it over to James Clark. James, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
I gotta go with my buddy Trey Jordan here with the Orioles at plus 2.5. But I like the money line or plus 1 on this, guys. The Blue Jays have been red hot, but the Orioles they ain't that good, but they always sneak in these little wins here and there, especially when it's plus 200 on the money line. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Orioles don't win this game.
Yep, absolutely. All right, I will side here with that. El Ninos Angels plus 175 against the Astros. Ohtani's pitched pretty well this year. I like his numbers. Like he said, 9-1 past 10 games team record here. I like the Angels here plus 175. All right, as we said before, we hit our likes goal. So now it's time for James Clark to deliver his prop here for Sunday NFL. So let's go ahead and wire up James here, and we'll get him his full screen so we can deliver that prop pick for Sunday NFL. Here you go, James.
All right, guys. First of all, I want to thank you for all the likes and thank you for all the support in the messages, guys. I'll keep hammering out these props, and we keep hitting and keep winning. But the one I like I said, the 49ers and Detroit game, I like Harim Mustard to score the first touchdown of the game. If you look at this, it's plus 1,100. If you look at this, the 49ers has got a 70% run block advantage against the Detroit Lions. And also they have the 2 top run blockers in the NFL on their team. And last year they was ranked 7th in run blocking in the league. And they're going up against the 30th, I think the 30th or 29th, 30th ranked run defense in the NFL. So, I really like Mustard to score his touchdown for us, and I think he'll score the first one. So, guys, hammer his ticket, cash it, and let's get it, guys. And I really like it, and I appreciate y'all for all the support again. Thank you,
Absolutely.
guys.
All right, James Clark, thanks a lot for that. His Sunday NFL prop from James Clark. And, of course, we got to that goal. Of course, if you missed it, Tony Brown, we got the light goal. He was on money line with Houston Texans. All right, that'll do for this edition of the Drive-Thru. Guys, be sure to tune in on Monday. We'll do this all over again at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have 8 cappers booked on the show, giving out live free sports picks for the games in prime time. And don't forget, it all gets started with the morning show. And that one gets started at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. You got Mitch, Rod Zawacki, Brian Bitler. And I do know that we also have Joe Madden, also a part of that Saturday show, so be sure to tune in. And don't forget about that YouTube membership VIP. It's fantastic value. Follow the link below and get signed up. Let's bring in the crew for tonight. I'm going to wave off. Good night. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk to you guys